Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to Primary Market Chatter brought to you by Sunday Investing. This is our November 1st Street IPOs edition. Khatam hi nahi ho raha. This is the third time that we have done. We did one on Lens Card. We did one on Okra, I think. We're doing one more on Grow. This should be a very small episode. We just have this one company, Grow, which was left. So we thought we'll do this space and finish it up. But just want to highlight before we get started, we are not SEBI registered research analyst. हम जो भी बोलते हैं that's not a qualified opinion. आप अपना रिसर्च खुद से करें एंड उसके बेसिस पे कॉल लें. We do not understand your situation. You do not understand our situation. So do not apply blindly basis what we are saying. Definitely apply only basis your conviction. We don't understand your situation. So don't take anything on face value. आप अपना खुद से डिसीजन लें एंड उसके बेसिस पे ही अप्लाई करें. व्हाट वी डू इज हम फंडामेंटल्स रिव्यू करते हैं कि हमारे हिसाब से कंपनी हम क्या करने वाले हैं. सो ओनली टेक इट ऑन दैट बेसिस and that only. It would just be Sachin who would be joining today. Tanmay is out. Rohit is still traveling, but he's back tomorrow. So the next time you'll see Rohit in the episode, and he will also have to cover up simply because उसने अभी कुछ नहीं किया है इस हफ्ते में. But that is one thing. Second thing, I have also pinned the link to our YouTube channel and to our Instagram. What we'll also be doing, there are a couple of Know Your Promoter interviews as well, which are coming up. दो कंपनियां आ रही हैं अभी जो हम जिनसे हमने आज ही बात की है. सो लुक आउट फॉर द यूट्यूब चैनल एंड इंस्टाग्राम एज वेल. वहां पे नो योर प्रमोटर एंड नो योर प्रमोटर की सीरीज में हम दो इंटरव्यू डालेंगे. एक होपफुली कल और एक ओवर द वीकेंड. एंड देन हम इंस्टाग्राम पे 1 मिनट में आईपीओ सीरीज में आईपीओ इन अ मिनट सीरीज में वो उनको रिव्यू भी करेंगे. सो गो अहेड एंड फॉलो अस ऑन इंस्टाग्राम एज वेल एज ऑन YouTube. The link is in the pinned comments. With that, maybe we can see what we are here for. It's Billionbrains Garage Ventures, or as we popularly and colloquially know it as Grow. Setting up the company, incorporated in 2017. Company is a Bangalore-based fintech company that offers platform to invest in mutual funds, stocks, FNOs, ETFs, IPOs, digital gold, and US stocks. Its mobile app is particularly popular among mutual fund investors. सो एक पॉपुलर इन्वेस्टमेंट ब्रोकर है जिसपे लोग म्यूचुअल फंड्स अप्लाई करते हैं एंड स्टॉक्स बाय सेल करते हैं. आई एम श्योर अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल एटलीस्ट और वेरी वुड प्रोबेबली नो अबाउट ग्रो. सेटिंग अप द आईपीओ, इट्स अ 6,600 करोड़ रेज, जो कि बहुत ही बड़ा रेज है. एक 6,600 करोड़ का रेज है, आउट ऑफ विच 1,000 करोड़ इज अ फ्रेश इशू. तो 1,000 ही कंपनी के पास जा रहे हैं. 5,000 करोड़ का पार्ट एग्जिट ले रहे हैं प्रमोटर्स या फिर जो अर्ली इन्वेस्टर्स होते हैं, बिकॉज दीज आर न्यू एज कंपनीज. तो इसमें जो वीसीज वगैरह इन्वेस्ट करते हैं वो लोग एग्जिट कर रहे होते हैं. वी विल अंडरस्टैंड हु इज एग्जिटिंग. मार्केट कैप जिस पे कंपनी आ रही है वो 61,000 करोड़ है. सो हाईली वैल्यूड कंपनी. 10% डाइल्यूशन है. 6,000. 10 डाइल्यूशन तो छोटा ही है, मतलब नए शेयर जो क्रिएट हो रहे हैं मेजरली तो ओएफएस ही है. बट यहाँ 61,000 करोड़ पे 6,000 का आईपीओ है. FY25 फाइनेंशियल्स की बात करूं तो रेवेन्यू 4,060 करोड़ का था. पैट 1,800 करोड़ का है. सो दीज बिजनेसेस आर वेरी ऑपरेशनल. देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ ऑपरेशनल लेवरेज है. लाइक तुम जैसे जैसे बढ़ते हो तो इकोनॉमीज ऑफ स्केल किक इन, तो उतना इसलिए पैट मार्जिन काफी अच्छा होता है. सो जैसे दिस गाय हैज लाइक 40% पैट मार्जिन, 40-45% पैट मार्जिन है. ये देखना है कितना उसमें से वन टाइम है, क्या क्या है. But yeah, in terms of P, it's coming at like 35 P, I think, trailing. In terms of the LM is Kotak, JP Morgan, Citi, Axis, and Motilal. So over to you, Sachin, to talk about Grow.
Am I audible? Hello? Hello? If anyone can hear me, you can give a thumbs up. Alright, I'll start in. Maybe Manish ji ko सुनाई नहीं पड़ रहा है. Okay, no issues. So I'll start with Grow. So Groww is this digital investment platform, right? It's founded in 2016. It was founded by four of these ex-Flipkart employees, and they started a new venture, and they went for US to get their VC funding, and from where that was the year when it all started. So in 2017, they started with mutual funds. Then slowly they ventured into broking in 2020. Then they got their NBFC subsidiary and license in 2022. And they also got acquired one India Bull AMC for the mutual fund distribution in 2023. And finally in 2025, they also have now loan against security and MTF book up and running within their Groww application only. So coming to what the business model actually is. So what they do is, uh, for now, given they are a discount broker, so zero commission, and they call themselves as a super app. They offer everything. Stocks offer करते हैं, F&O, you can do bonds, mutual funds, AMC है. You can also do gold investing. You also get to invest in US stocks, MTF है, and now loan book is also coming up. So everything under one place you find in Groww. Currently the revenues are 85% from broking, where they charge all sorts of fees and interest that you see daily in your broking app, that the charges that are taken from your trading, or whatever you're investing, and all sorts of delivery based charge investing as well. 8 to 9% revenue comes from lending, and the rest comes from these wealth and AMC verticals that are newly acquired. So there are a lot of positives in this issue. The negative side I will come on later. So coming to the positives, the revenue base for this it grew almost 50% to the current scale that it is. So अभी जो भी नए users that are coming into the platform, और जो नए one time the users that are setting up their accounts for the first time, उसमें से almost 45% यूजर्स ऐसे हैं जो फर्स्ट टाइम अकाउंट यूज कर रहे हैं, एंड दैट आर एक्चुअली कमिंग टू ग्रो फॉर देयर अकाउंट क्रिएशन. सो वो एक स्टिकीनेस और जो प्लेटफॉर्म का ब्रांडिंग दैट ग्रो हैज, सो दैट इज विद देम. Currently they are giving a scale of around 18 million users as of this Q1 FY26, and that they hold around 26 to 27% as per the NSE records of the user base. And this has grown around 55 to 56% CAGR from FY22 to the current Q1 of FY26. Alright. So, and the customer base for whatever the customers, जो भी customer security hold करते हैं Groww में, that is grown to more than 2.6 lakh crores. So that is a staggering number as well to go with. Now, coming to the turnovers that this Groww app gives to the overall exchanges, 24% it gives in the retail average daily turnover, right? And इसमें सिर्फ Zerodha है and Angel One is there, which outpaces this Groww in that daily turnover. Zerodha does around 30%, and 28 to 27% is done by Angel One. Also, this is due to the fact that the user interface and UI of Groww is quite better, or you can say easy to use than the other competitors. Also, they have coverage around 99% pin codes they cover. That in all of India, they say that we are covering over 99% of the pin codes. So in every small town, or you can say every city, they are present. Also, unlike Zerodha, which does not spend much on advertising, Groww काफी advertisement भी करता है. Though significant portion नहीं है, but they say that all of their advertisement results in around 80 to 85% of customer acquisition, and the customer cost is also low, around 200 to 300 rupees ही वो acquisition पे spend करते हैं. And that has led to reduction in customer service cost as well, जो 14% थी in FY25, and then it was 16% in FY23, and then it fell to around 14% in FY25, and all of this has led to around 78% of customer retention for Groww with the 3-year timeline. So if you go and look back into last 3 years, you will find that almost 78% users are retaining with Groww and doing their broking and trading and investing with Groww. Now coming to their average revenue per user is also surged 50% year on year in FY25, and जो अभी currently monthly SIP rate चल रहा है, we see here news that 30,000 is the SIP rate. Groww commands around 3,000 to 3,500 in that monthly SRP. So around 13% share is with Groww. Also, they have now also set up one Groww UPI, so that lets you, when you use Groww, you get to add funds and you withdraw funds and all that sort. So with the use of this Groww UPI, Groww is also getting some charges on the deposits that you do. So around 78% of the total charges that customers do on Groww are via this UPI channel only. Now further, they have also done some acquisitions. Groww Credit is one acquisition that they have come with. So that is offering personal loans from FY22 they have started. Also now recently they have also started to give loans against securities, right? जो आप securities अपने Groww डीमैट में होल्ड करते हैं उसके बदले में अभी आपको लोन मिलता है. This is the qualifications and criteria that the company sets. So that loan book has grown to around 1,153 CR, and for the loan against securities that stands around 11 CR, because that is newly started in FY25, so that stands at a lower base. In FY23 they also acquired one company, Fisdom. So Fisdom is what that is attracting the wealth and the highly affluent users to expand their wealth offerings. So that is currently minimal at this scale, 3 to 4% revenue. In May to June 23, they also acquired India Bulls AMC to cross sell their products, and they also launched their mutual fund schemes. So currently their AUM is around 2,500 CR as of Q1. That is steadily growing as well. And in September 25, recently only, they have acquired one FinWizard. So within FinWizard, you get all sorts of other segments and cross-sell offers like insurance, PMS, mutual fund schemes. You also get tax filing. So this they acquired, and the acquisition has given them an asset base of around 10,200 CR already. So Groww can use their platform to cross-sell all of these customers and whatever their offerings are, the current ones and the future ones that they may get. By all of these acquisitions, वो कह रहे हैं कि जो उनका average revenue per user है, they are targeting to grow it around 10 to 15% in the coming years. Now coming to their financials, in FY23 they did around 1,142 CR of revenues with 35% EBITDA, and the PAT was also similar in the similar range only. And what in FY24 the revenues grew good around 2,600, but there was a loss of 800 CR. अब इसमें loss क्यों था? Because in FY24 Groww decided to merge their US subsidiary, which was the initial setup of Groww, because to attract good VC funding you have to set up some US subsidiary that they did in 2016. So they decided to merge that, and because of that only there was one time tax expense of around 1,340 CR, and also there was some one time ESOP expenses given to the senior management, around 900 CR in total. So with all these combined, the book showed a net loss of around 800 CR, but if you adjust these, you get a profit of around 500 CR, and with a 20% PAT margin. So that was their adjusted profit for FY24. For that ESOP part, the senior management has said that we have decided to cut off that long-term incentive plan, which was a one-time offer, and now there will be no long-term incentive plan, so you do not get to see that 100 CR 110 CR of outflow that happened in FY24. In FY25 the revenues grew again around 3902 CR, 3,900 crore का revenues उन्होंने किया, and the EBITDA showed a good jump, 60% EBITDA, and the PAT was near 47%. Now they have also given financials till Q1 FY26, where they recorded 900 CR of revenues. The EBITDA fell slightly to 53%, and the PAT was near 380 CR. The revenues, although dipped around 10% year on year, the revenues largely dipped due to the change in regulations of that F&O expiry में जो exchanges ने regulations change किए थे, उसकी वजह से उनको hit पड़ा. But EBITDA में hit उतना ज़्यादा नहीं है, because they have now diversified product base, so the hit on EBITDA is minimal given the hit that revenue has taken. What they are saying is they are looking to maybe get more than 1,000 CR of PAT in the next coming years, 2 to 3 years, and they are also looking to increase their MTF book, which is slowly getting them more interest revenues, and also they are looking to get their AMC, which is their mutual fund vertical, to break even in around 3 to 4 years time only. Now, coming to the risk, this business has heavily regulated. So every now and then you would hear SEBI and exchanges releasing some new guidelines and that are troubling for these brokers. Also, Groww has around 85% broking revenue. सो अगर ये एक्सचेंजेस की वजह से एफएनओ में के जो टर्नओवर में रिडक्शन आता है तो दे गेट स्ट्रेट हिट इन द रेवेन्यूज एज वेल एज इन द प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी. Also now they have started to give this loan against security, and these are a type of unsecured loans. So they are exposed to bad credit as well. So there can be NPS, not much significant for now, but there is a slight risk for that. Also their operating cash flow is negative for now because they have recently done all these acquisitions. So it will take them some time to streamline them and get all things back on track. Also we can see that बहुत सारे brokers अब हो गए हैं and all are offering different services to just attract the customer and retain them. The old full-fledged brokers are also ramping up their services, which were earlier restricted only to advisory, but now they are slowly offering other services as well. So now coming to the IPO price and usage, the issue is largely OFS with around 16% of fresh issue only. From the fresh issue, they are saying that they will ramp up their cloud infrastructure, 150 CR, 220 CR for marketing, around 200 CR to invest in their NBFC subsidiary to raise their capital and use it for more lending purposes. Also, around 170 CR will be used for this MTF funding, and they have kept a balance of around 25 to 30% of the fresh issue for some acquisitions that are unidentified at this stage, but later they may materialize. Now coming to the IPO price, it's near 33 times FY25. And a better metric is price to sales, where it comes near 15 to 16 times FY25. Also on price to book multiple, it's near 10 to 11 times. Peers में you have a lot of peers. Angel One है, which is more F&O heavy, so they get a higher hit when these regulations change. Motilal is also there, which is more into advisory and all. So these peers are trading in this 25 to 28p segment, and lower in the price to sales as well, below 10 times. And in terms of price to book, they're trading near 4 to 7 times, where this Groww is coming at near 10 to 11 times trailing. So now coming to the anchors were good, decent names. Government of Singapore, Nippon, SBI was there, Abu Dhabi Investment, Autham, Abacus Fund, Carnelian, MIT was also there, East Springs Fund was also there. Also there were some talks ki जो Sequoia Capital है, which is now peak 15 partners, that will they will also come into the anchor. But I didn't see that happening, and because I do not know the exact reason, but they did not come into the anchor book. Also, they are making around 50 times on their OFS sale that they are doing via the IPO. So that is one point to note. Now coming to the final thing, brand recall बहुत अच्छा है इसका, customer acquisition भी it is very good, and the stickiness they have maintained is also very good. And in the customer base, they have easily surpassed Zerodha, which is the flag bearer of this discount broking, and which changed all this broking segment. Also, Groww has what done is they have also offered around ESOP to more than 70% of their employees to restrict that attrition rate in their employees. Coming to the negative part, which I highlighted earlier, valuations cheap नहीं है. It could have been cheaper, maybe 20% more cheaper, maybe 45 to 50 crores की अगर valuation पे आता, 50,000 crores की valuation पे आता, तो it would have been better. Also the marketing and the exposure that Lenskart got, because of that this one just skipped below that. So in terms of that, they did not get much hit due to the higher valuation, because Lenskart was in focus with all the marketing that was going on and the social media chatter that was going on. Also in these broking businesses, financials को replicate करना and getting that past performance again and again is not so very easy, because the business is literally replicating the performance of the market, right? So जैसे जैसे market perform करेंगे, the business will gain. If the markets are up, they are likely to these businesses are likely to do better, and if the markets are down, these will not do better. So that hit on both revenue and profitability will be seen. For people who are looking to maybe just get it, I personally would be going for only short term, just like Lenskart. Slight scope I see basis the liquidity, not more than that. And who are likely to wait it out. So वो देख सकते हैं कि maybe if this issue falls below 10 times price to sales on a forward basis, then it would be a right appropriate entry. On personal basis, I would say that is short term may you can try it, but only for listing gains. Also, what this issue is coming with, it could have been came with an entire OFS, but due to that FY24 loss, they include a fresh issue as well. And also we see that the retail quota is 10%. Else we would have seen that the valuations would have been much higher than what it is currently coming at. So for now, that is it about Grow.
थैंक यू सो मच सचिन. सॉरी मैं म्यूट पे चला गया था. मेरा एक ही क्वेश्चन है यार विद रिस्पेक्ट हाउ आर यू वैल्यूइंग इट, एंड आई विल गिव यू एग्जांपल. लाइक आई फील इनके यूजर्स पे नहीं वैल्यू कर सकते क्योंकि इनके यूजर्स तो बहुत होते हैं बट दे आर नॉट वेरी एक्टिव.
Right.
वो आते जाते रहते हैं फॉर द लैक ऑफ अ बेटर वर्ड, एंड अगेन उनके अकाउंट्स खोलते हैं बट डोरमेंट बहुत ज्यादा यूजर्स होते हैं. सो हाउ आर यू वैल्यूइंग इट अगेंस्ट लेट्स से एंजल और Anand Rathi, which is your peer set, and how are you like? And again, that's a slightly tricky question, right? Simply because अभी ये वेल्थ मैनेजमेंट कंपनी भी ले ली है जिसमें लॉस होने वाला है. सो एंड आई पर्सनली डोंट सी नियर टर्म गेन सिंपली बिकॉज your SEBI is in a mood to curb all your futures options, right? So your income would completely go down, is what I feel. Like there's a chance of the income going down. And again, पहले वीकली एक्सपायरी होती थी. आई डोंट नो व्हेन वीकली एक्सपायरी चेंज्ड. अभी क्या एक्सपायरी है? आई डोंट डू अ लॉट ऑफ ऑप्शन फ्यूचर्स, सो आई डोंट नो. बट आप बताओ, like when has that changed? Because the minute that has changed is the minute that you would see the volumes going down, right? तो उसका impact आएगा ना जब भी रिजल्ट आएगा तो.
उसका इम्पैक्ट तो ऑलरेडी इट इज कमिंग. सो इन क्वार्टर वन अगर आप देखेंगे तो द रेवेन्यूज हैव गॉन डाउन 10 to 11% year on year. So that impact of these regulations change which came in sometime back in the last FY. So that has already factored in, and you see the effect on these quarter one revenues, and likely that is coming to the other quarters as well. सो करेंटली अब उनका डाइवर्सिफिकेशन एंगल जो है दिस वेल्थ ऑप्शंस, दैट विल स्लोली मटेरियलाइज. सो दैट शुड टेक अराउंड 1 year or so to come into effect. So I would value it like other new tech companies only, which is on rather than a PE. Price to sales would be a better metric. So उसमें they are coming at 16 times. What I think that the right valuation would have been near 10 to 11 times. Maybe it is trailing or maybe it is forward if one gets it. तो वो मुझे right valuation लगती है. So around 42,000 to 45,000 of market cap. If that was the valuation, then it would have been better.
Got it. Thank you. This is helpful. I would also probably apply some just for short term, and then probably see. Although the markets have turned very bad, right? So I don't know short term में भी कितना gain होगा कितना नहीं होगा. This is like Okhla. I was surprised MTR opened almost flattish 2-3% up and then went down and also closed at a discount. So can't say in the short term markets are very volatile right now. So like need to be very careful. But again, I'll probably apply this one and then probably see from there how we want to proceed. That you are also planning to do the same,
Yes,
right?
yes. Only for short term, just like Lenskart. क्योंकि यहाँ पे क्या issue is big and the OFS is also a larger portion than Lenskart. So and valuations भी कोई उतना बहुत attractive तो है नहीं. So whatever that comes in is for short term only, and one who wishes to stay out just for safety, they can evaluate post listing as well.
Got it. Perfect. Thank you for your view. That is what we are planning to do with Grow. That today was a very short space, but we'll come back again next week. We'll cover a few companies. We have Pine Labs, which is coming with the IPO next week. Then we have Teneco Clean Energy, which is coming with IPO. Then we have a couple of SMEs as well who are doing their IPO. I know Curus is doing IPO, Shining Star Tools is doing IPO, FinBuddha is doing their IPO. Then we have Workmates and Mahamaya Life Sciences as well. So 5 SMEs are for sure there. And then we have MB Photovoltaic on the Mainboard side along with the physics wala as well. So next week should be Pretty interesting. Big week, like again, 9 IPOs already declared, 4 Mainboard, 5 SME. So it should be interesting. Definitely join back next week. In the meanwhile, what we'll also do is do interview किए हैं a couple of companies on the Know Your Promoter series. So go ahead and follow the YouTube channel. वहाँ पे we'll put in our view and interaction with the promoter. It's always interesting to engage with the promoters and learn about their vision. So very lucky to be able to do that as a part of this channel. Thank you so much everyone for giving us this opportunity and watching what we put in. It's just like we are very lucky to be able to do what we are doing, and it's all because of you. So I wanted to thank you for doing, for coming in, tuning in every week. We try and put in our unbiased views, uh, and like we look forward to continue to learn from each one of you and keep growing through the learning. So with that note, on that positive note, I would want to end the space. Thank you so much for everyone for joining, and see you again next week. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.